Hello, everybody. I'm Jeremy.
I'm Amy.
You're Amy. Yep. We are husband and wife,
Yes.
and we are betting on the road,
Yes, we are.
right? We told you in the previous video, we were going to do a Q&A session. Obviously, we didn't get like any questions or anything like that, so I have a list of things to talk about, and that's just a wide variety of topics, I guess. It's more of just introducing ourselves to everybody so that you can put a face and maybe a little bit of our personalities with the videos that we create. We are husband and wife, been married over 10 years.
Yep.
So we do almost everything together. We go
We do.
to the casinos together, we travel together, pretty much don't plan anything without
Each
us,
other.
Yeah, without each other. I am a laboratory supervisor for a local municipality, and
I am a bookkeeper. I work at a small firm.
a small accounting firm. Our casino history, obviously we're not slot techs, we're not like slot gurus or anything like that. We try to provide as much truthful information as we can when we're playing the slot machines, and we might get some things wrong, and I'm not afraid of somebody calling us out on, hey, that's not right about the slot machine or whatever. That's fine. I mean, we're still learning. We've been going to casinos regularly for a few years. We've been taking it a little bit more seriously as far as wanting to produce content, this whole channel and just this whole process, trying to get everything lined up, getting filming permissions and all that kind of stuff's been in the works for about a year. So we are both average people. We do average bets most of the time. We both work full-time jobs.
Yep.
So all the money that we're using to create these videos are our own hard-earned money, So we would like to give thanks to all of the viewers who have been watching, and current subscribers. I know we don't have that many, but that's fine. We're not expecting this channel to just blow up overnight. This is something that we're going to continue to work on. Any feedback that anybody is willing to give us, whether it's through comments on the YouTube channel, through the videos, or through our website, is always much appreciated. If you're not subscribed, we would also appreciate that you do subscribe. Yeah, when you are leaving comments, like I said, we're pretty laid back people.
Yes.
If it's a good comment or a bad comment, I don't care. I'm not gonna, we want to improve our content. So, and you can, obviously, if you visit our website, or you can follow us on Instagram. That's another platform that we are on. I would like to give thanks to Four Winds Casino. We are currently at Four Winds Casino in New Buffalo. We're doing this Q&A session before we go out and do some slot machine filming. Yeah, so like I said, during this whole process, getting filming permission and all of that kind of stuff was harder than I thought it was going to be. Trying to get people like casinos to respond to an email or return a phone call, just most of them won't do it. Four Winds, I can't thank them enough for at least giving us filming permission, and it basically was opened the door to make us have a place to go and film content.
Yes.
Without that, we would be still dead in the water. Obviously, I'm still working on getting more filming permissions. We are in northern Indiana. That's where we're based out of. So there's plenty of casinos in Michigan and Indiana, neighboring states that we want to be able to do more filming at. And we've been to other casinos, and we realize, how good Four Winds is. As far as like the cleanliness,
Yes.
We've always been happy with how clean they are. The staff is always nice, helpful. And it's our local casino.
Yes.
You know,
It's the closest one to
it's
our home.
Yeah, it's the closest one to our
So-
home. So we can be at the casino in 20, 30 minutes if we need to be,
Yeah.
to film or whatever. We'd also like to give thanks to some of the other creators that I guess inspired us to, we've been,
And that we've learned from.
we've learned
We've
a lot of
Yes.
the stuff that we learn is from watching other channels. There's a lot of bad information out there. I'll just tell you that. The one that we probably have learned the most from, and I've posted comments on his videos, is Cowboy Slots, Brantley, over there at Cowboy Slots. Great information.
Yes.
He's a great guy. But he's a slot tech guy, so he knows more than obviously we do.
Right.
And yeah, love his channel. The Big Payback, Tim over at the Big Payback.
Yeah.
We subscribe to his content, watch his content all the time. And
he films here
he
at
films
Four
here.
Winds from time to time.
Yeah, so we've actually got to spot him in the wild here at Four Winds.
Yes.
And I didn't go up and bother him because he was
No.
in the middle of filming, but it was nice to see him, in person. Jackpot Judo, Eric at Jackpot Judo.
Yep.
We subscribe to his content, watch his content regularly. Love his content.
Yeah.
Gamble smart, gamble safe. Mark and Dave over there.
Very good channel.
Very good channel. A lot of good
Informative.
information. There's, they do the myth busting and all that kind of stuff. And, they just have a lot of good information. Mr. Handpay, Jason with Mr. Handpay, we've been longtime subscribers of him. Obviously, if you want to watch the big, huge jackpots and the big bets, that's the place to go.
Yeah.
I mean, but we're not on that level. Maybe one day we'll be on that level, but not at the moment.
Not at the moment.
Not at
no.
the moment.
But we can aspire
Yeah.
to maybe get there one day.
We don't know any of these people personally,
No.
and we may never.
We hope to meet them,
yeah.
but we may not.
And they may never see this video or any of our videos, but we still want to thank them for the content they create and
Yes.
inspiring other people. And we're not. I don't like the term being called like an influencer because
Right.
I'm not influencing anybody to do anything. If I'm influencing anybody to do anything, it would be to just go to the casino and have a good time.
Yes.
And that's all I would want. And that's what we want to do. We want to create content. We enjoy being at the casino. We like creating the content.
Yeah.
I didn't know, when we first started this channel, I thought, oh man, that looks like that would be so much fun. And it is. I'm having a blast doing it, but it is more work than what I thought. Yeah. So we can talk about the goals of the channel. Slot videos is always going to be our main focus. We want to focus on just honest slot play. Obviously, I already talked about this is our real money, money that we worked for. We want to provide tips for the games as much as possible. We don't know every single game that we play. There's a ton of games out there. We haven't been going to the casinos for 20 years.
Yeah.
So some of these games we sit down and we've played them in one of the apps before.
Yes.
So we might have a general idea of how some things work, but the apps don't have all the games.
No.
We would love to be able to branch out into doing casino reviews. And when we came up with the channel name and everything else, that was kind of one of the goals that was in mind. We would like to be able to travel more and actually go to more casinos and do like casino reviews, like of the actual, and I don't need to, you know, if a casino doesn't want us to just film like the whole place, I'm okay with that. But it would be nice to be able to at least film like the hotel rooms and stuff like that, to kind of give people an idea of what they could expect if they would come to that casino and stay the night. Because we personally don't think that a casino is just a place to come and necessarily gamble. It is.
Yes.
Don't get me wrong, but it can also be a travel destination, as far as this is where you come, this is where you stay the night, and yes, you can go downstairs or wherever and you can gamble, but you don't have to just spend all your time in the casino gambling. I mean, you can stay here, play here, but also visit, you know.
There's good restaurants.
Yeah, outside of the casino. So
Yes.
it is a good place to just, as a travel spot. And we want to get to know the slot community.
Yes.
There's a lot of good people that are even local to us, you know. And there's just so many people in the slot community that, you know, we follow and we watch their videos, but that's as far as it's ever gotten. You know, we're just basically viewers of their content, and to be able to actually get to know them better and maybe do some collaborations with them would be great. And another goal of the channel is, of course, the main thing is improving our content. We're going to talk about our video format and betting style. A lot of our videos are going to be the 100 spin videos. I feel 100 spins gives you a good indication of how a game plays. You know, hopefully you're getting a bonus in there. Maybe you're, you know, whether it's a big bonus or free spins or whatever. But it's also budget, like bankroll management is the biggest reason. You know, some people might call it like running the money, and it's so you're going to go to a machine, and let's say you want to play it, and you want to play, let's say you're playing pennies, and the minimum bet on it is $1. Okay, you put $100 in. That's your bet is 1% of your overall budget, and you do 100 spins. You just ran the money. You ran what money you put in the machine. You just ran $100 through that machine, and once you're done with that 100 spins, you should have something left over. You get to walk away from that machine, hopefully with the profit, but at least you're going to walk away with something in your pocket.
Right.
Because through that 100 spins, you're going to get some line hits. If you don't ever play that game again. So, you know, any bonuses that you get, any line hits that you get is going to be money in your pocket, so you can at least walk away from the machine with something. We are average people. We have bills of our own to pay. And just like everybody else that's at the casino, I mean, they have bills to pay. And that's a tip, you know, I guess in a sense, is only bet and gamble with money that you can afford to lose. I mean, if you're coming to the casino because you need to make a rent payment, yeah, you're doing it wrong, and you're going down the wrong path.
Yes.
And by doing that 100 spin method, that also helps us preserve some bankroll and leave some money left over for the next video that we want to do. You know, if I took, let's say we're going to film today and we have $1,000 budget. If I blew it all on 2 games, you know, because I wanted to do bigger bets or whatever, okay, I might have got 2 videos out of it. And now I'm down $1,000 or whatever. And we can't do that, and we're not going to do that. I think that's kind of...
That's not a good strategy.
It's not a good strategy. You come here to have fun.
Yes.
And hopefully walk away with a profit. Hopefully you do get a good bonus, and you get to go home with something extra and whatnot. So yeah, and basically, and if we can't afford to do 100 spins on any particular game, we're not going to play it. That's just not what we're going to do. So on certain games, and we've had videos like this before, where we double down. Once again, if we don't have the money to double down, we don't double down. But if we do, and there's certain things that we take into consideration when we decide to double down. It's length of the video. You know, some of these games you can blow through 100 spins, especially if you're not getting anything. You can blow through it really quick. So, you know, you're going through it and you got 100 spins in the bank, and wow, the video's only been rolling for 12 minutes. Okay, I want more than that for a video. And some of our videos have been only like 15 minutes or whatever. And we're trying to do better as far as keeping an eye on the timer, because I would like for at least bare minimum 15 minutes, but preferably closer to the 30-minute mark. If they go longer than that, great. You know, and that's probably a good sign. That means maybe the machine's hitting. It's giving you some bonuses.
Yeah.
You know, you play a game like, say, Flamin' Hot Pots. You know, if you get a couple bonuses on that, you know, those bonuses can go for quite a while. So, and sometimes we're doubling down because the game has been dead.
Yeah.
And you haven't seen a single bonus. You haven't seen, you know, any of the free spins or anything like that. And we are trying to showcase the game. You know, we want people to have an idea
What
the
its
game's
potential
like.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Higher bet videos may come in the future, or on just some random videos. It's not going to be our normal thing. Maybe someday we'll be able to do them more frequently. But I can't see us anytime soon going over, like, say, $5 bets.
Yeah.
Maybe a rare occasion where we can go play something like a particular game in a high limit room like I say, at $10 a spin or something like that. But even then, that's $1,000 that we have to be able to put in that machine to cover 100 spins at $10 a spin. So those are going to be very few and far between, at least for now. And some videos we might decide to go outside of that 100 spin method and just play the game like most people would play.
Yeah.
And, you know, because there's been times where it's like, man, you know, I know we're doing 100 spins at this denom and at this bet level, but I want to jump denoms. I want to bounce my bets around because it's not hitting or whatever. But that's not what the video is. It's, you know, we're doing 100 spins at this bet amount, and we're just showcasing the game. But we might have some games where we do some ladder betting, maybe do some denomination changes or whatever, but we still have to follow the rules, or our rule, and that's
The 1%.
the 1%. So let's say there's a game where I want to go and play it, and I want to be able to do at least 100 spins, and the max bet's like $5. That's as much as I want to go. I need to at least put $500 in that machine, but I don't have to do $5 spins for all those 100 spins. I might do some ladder betting in there, try to bounce around a little bit, as long as I don't go over $5 a spin. Challenge videos, we've done a couple of those.
Yeah.
I think, well, they've only seen one challenge video.
You'll see more.
Yeah, we've got some other ones that just haven't came out yet, like the $100 challenge, and those are.
Yeah,
like
those we're not doing 100 spins.
No, it's more of just for fun.
Yeah.
It's a video for you to be able to basically get a shot of us both, like, in front of the machine. You know, you get to see them side by side or whatever. And so far, I really like doing the challenge videos. They're a lot of fun. There's a lot more banter between the two of us, you know, just kind of joking around. You kind of see our personalities. They've seen the Triple Nova Challenge.
Yes.
We have other ones coming out in the future, but that one, we didn't really have a rule.
No. We just played. We both
played.
got some bonuses.
Yeah. But
you
won. You ended up winning because you basically.
I doubled.
Yeah, she doubled her money.
Yeah.
We have another one coming out in the near future where it was still $100 minimum bet, but it was, okay, it's $100 in the machine. whoever gets it's kind of like, oh, we kind of started off with whoever gets the first bonus, or whatever. Well, we ended up turning into the first one to $50 loses, or the first one to $150 wins.
Right.
Well, I'm not going to spoil anything, but that was just kind of what it turned into. So once again, we want to thank everybody, all the viewers, all the future viewers who might watch this video, all the current subscribers, future subscribers, and all the other content creators out there. Thanks to Four Winds Casinos for giving us the opportunity. They've been a pleasure to work with. And yeah.
Great facilities.
Great facility.
Clean.
And that's something I think I forgot to mention is, I mentioned the cleanliness, but for me being a guy, how clean the bathrooms are isn't as important because I'm going to a urinal and it's, you know what I mean? Like,
Are you really going in there? Oh,
well,
Lord.
I'm just saying you have to sit down.
Correct.
I mean, no woman wants to go to a casino or any place for that matter and feel like they have to do the hover.
Yeah.
Because the toilets are so nasty. And here, you've never had an issue.
Never had an issue. No.
They're always clean. There's always people in there cleaning the bathrooms.
Yes.
And they have a drink station, which I have I don't want to say a drinking problem because I don't really drink alcohol. But I always have a drink, whether it's coffee or a Diet Coke or something. I always have a drink. And I've been to some of these other casinos and it's hard to even get a drink unless you go to the bar and order a drink or you're waiting for a waitress to come around or whatever. They have drink stations here and I love that because whether you use their cups or I bring my own a tumbler or whatever, I can just go and get, whether it's coffee, I can get Diet Coke or water, whatever. It's like fountain drinks, and they're free. I can just get my drink and I'm happy because my mouth gets dry super quick. If I don't have a drink, I'm not a happy camper. So, anyways, you have anything else you want to add?
No.
Sure.
I'm sure.
Okay. Well, thanks again, everybody,
Yes,
for watching.
Thank you.